What's going on, guys? I'm your boy SuLLy, and today I'm back bringing you episode 88 of SuLLy on Sundays. Yes, a weekly vlogging series, still a thing, still happening every Sunday as it has for every week this year so far, and will continue to do so for the rest of the year and ongoing until we at least hit episode 100. I see where this series is at, whether I want to carry it on, that sort of thing. But like it is, I will, so don't get too worried if you were worried. Just because this is one of the main things that gets watched on my channel on a weekly basis. I don't know why I'm struggling to talk. As I was saying, one of the main things that gets watched on my channel on a weekly basis, it's the one main consistent thing that I have going for me in terms of my channel at the moment, which is absolutely awesome. And I'm really glad with how things have sort of panned out over the last few weeks in terms of my channel. Despite the lack of uploads, I'm still getting a consistent number of views on this, which is awesome. And that's basically what I'm going to talk about first off, is the lack of other content. It's not really because there's anything wrong with the Call of Duty gameplays I'm getting. It's not really that there's anything wrong with my PC, or there's nothing technical about it. It's literally just lack of productivity recently and just trying to get the last few weeks of the first term over and done with, trying to get all of my work out of the way to not have to stress about anything over the next few weeks, and to then be able to spend the whole month starting from Friday, or starting from 2 days ago, to literally just get as much and as high quality content out for you guys over that month. So that way I can just get straight back into my work while still being consistent with my channel, still being able to do what I want to do with my channel and that sort of thing. So I do still have plenty of Call of Duty gameplays to upload for you guys. They're not live comms, they're just really awesome games that I've managed to get whilst playing that haven't been recorded, so I've had to save on my PlayStation to upload at a later point. So what I'll do is I'll likely download those, save them to my PC, commentate over them with a funny story or just anything that I can talk about, particularly my thoughts on something that's happening in the Call of Duty scene or just life in general, sort of like a real talk, no bullshit commentary over gameplay, which I haven't done for a long time, which is something that I could probably get back into. But on the topic of Call of Duty content, there will be a lot more of it coming your way. MWR is releasing a massive DLC in 2 days that gives out the last 6 maps I think they're doing for MWR, and it includes Crash, Block, Pipeline, Wet Work, Strike, and another one that I can't remember off the top of my head. But it also has Winter Crash, which was a massive Christmas DLC on Pro Mod that was put in when, I don't know if it was in the original COD 4. I know it was on COD 4 Pro Mod, which was the PC version of COD that everyone sort of played after COD's year died out, and was sort of a main ongoing thing that people still use to this day to play things like prop hunt and different game modes like that. So it's something that still exists, and the fact that they're releasing DLC that is similar to that is absolutely awesome to me. So that comes out on Tuesday, I believe it is, so Tuesday the 13th, and what I'm doing today after I record this is making sure I have the space saved on my PS4 so that I can literally download it on midnight and potentially get some gameplay on the day that it drops for you guys. So yeah, there will be Call of Duty content coming. I know I did say that last week, but this was my last week of term and I had an essay due, had other work due that I just had to get out of the way and didn't want to have to be too stressed about, even though I literally left it to the last minute. And that's something that I can't really do next term. I fucked up my first term in that sense, because every essay I've had, I've literally left to the last minute and have uploaded it to the online submission thing at 5:30, 6:30 in the morning, and then printed it off and given it in at 9:30, which is half an hour after. Oh, what is that? That was fluff in my hair. But yeah, I've handed it in at 9:30, which is half an hour after your the first openings for submissions are in. But the fact that I literally do it on the night or the early morning that is due, and that's been a consistent thing, just I can't do anymore because it'll just fuck me up for the rest of the year. But yeah, on the other topic of that, with work and things I said would probably go up my channel, the documentary, I'm again not sure what's happening with it. That's just because I haven't really communicated too well with the guy I worked on it with. Haven't actually even asked what's happening with it, and haven't asked if I can get the file to upload to YouTube. I know that our uni's sort of lenient in terms of having it on YouTube as like non-copyrighted content, because it's still technically owned by the university even though we made it. So still haven't asked. I will ask at some point just so you guys can get to watch it. We didn't get the best mark for it, which was quite upsetting, but given the fact that we didn't really work too well together on it, which sucked, that was mostly my fault to be honest, but we didn't work really too well together on it. It still turned out as an awesome looking piece. The whole theme of it really made sense to us as the people creating it, but the marker was quite confused by it, according to what my partners told me anyway, based on what the feedback was that we were given. So that kind of sucked, because I thought it was quite obvious to get the whole idea of what was happening or what the whole thing was about, but apparently not. Maybe that was something on my part, but I'm not sure. That's something that I can develop further into my filmmaking career, and we'll just have to see how that all goes. And yeah, haven't received any feedback for my studio project, which sucks, because I don't know if they've given it out yet, but we haven't heard anything, or I haven't heard anything. But I have seen that. It is all up on YouTube already, so I may be able to find that and put a link in the description for that, because that is already up on YouTube, so that would be quite awesome. So do look out in the description below to try and find that. That could be there for you guys to watch at some point. Other than that, in terms of my uni work, not really a whole lot to talk about, because I'm now done for a month, have nothing to do for a month in terms of uni stuff, apart from write a screenplay over Christmas, which I don't want to delve too much into because I don't really have any ideas for it yet, but it's something that I can work on over the time I have, and probably inform you guys of a little bit more as things sort of come into fruition for it. What else can I talk about? So I was looking at my analytics the other day after randomly gaining 10 subscribers yesterday. I was on 423 at the start of the day and randomly went up to 823 at the start of the day, randomly shot up to 833, and I was like, where have these 10 subs come from? Still have no idea, because YouTube takes like 2 days to update those sort of live analytics. But then it also turns out that my female audience has grown from 5% to 25% over the last like 2 months or so, which is actually very weird. So to all of you new people watching, I'm presuming you're only here for SuLLy on Sundays, because that's all I've uploaded for the past month or so. Welcome, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Obviously people are, because they're subscribing and people are still watching, so thank you for that. The support is awesome, I do really appreciate it. Even when I am uploading gameplay, be sure to watch that content as well, because I personally enjoy it. It's what I really enjoy doing, along with filmmaking and that sort of thing, which is why I'm doing the course I'm doing. But yeah, that was actually quite weird and quite funny to see, because I'd never expected to have that sort of a larger female demographic on my channel, especially given the fact that over the past 3 years I've done this, it has never really gone over like 5%. So yeah, other than that, not a whole lot to talk about. In terms of the PC and potential live streaming on that, I've run into some issues only because my processor still sucks. So I can run games awesome, I can run like CSGO, H1Z1 at like 60 frames, no problems, but the processor overheats, has some issues, can crash, and I wouldn't be able to stream and play at the same time, which is kind of annoying, but it does mean I know what I have to get to improve the PC I have and not really focus on getting like a new graphics card or anything for the time being. So what I will do is, I did just get my bursary money. Christmas is coming up and I'll probably only get money for that, and then my birthday is coming up as well. And what I want to do is, in January sales, get the parts I want to upgrade my PC so that I can get into a position where I can live stream and do everything I said I wanted to do in terms of like the charity live stream, and be able to just produce better high quality content, including PC gameplay, because that's really what I like want to start doing, along with MWR, which is probably the only console gameplay you're going to see from me for the time being anyway, unless I find a new game that I genuinely fall in love with, but I can't see that happening because of just how much I play that game and I'm enjoying that game. But yeah, apologies for this being incredibly weird. I've probably talked very quickly and I don't know why, and my breathing's been really weird as well in this, so yeah, even right now as I was saying that. But yeah, that was SuLLy on Sundays. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'm recording this incredibly early. This is like the earliest I've recorded a SuLLy on Sundays in ages. So yeah, it'll probably still be up quite late, like between 6 and 8, so that's that. But I'm gonna go enjoy a pot noodle, watch some shit on Netflix, chill out for a bit, and make the most of my not very productive day on a Sunday. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. As always, I've been your boy SuLLy. This has been SuLLy on Sundays. Like, comment, subscribe, and